Alright, welcome back to Lunch Zone. We are about to move on to day 3, finally, of Disco Elysium, but I will get us started with our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge in Milwaukee that we are on traditional Potawatomi, Ho-Chunk, and Menominee homeland on the southwest shores of Michigami, North America's largest system of freshwater lakes, where the Milwaukee, Menominee, and Kinnickinnic rivers meet, and the people of Wisconsin's sovereign Anishinaabe, Ho-Chunk, Menominee, Oneida, and Mohican nations remain present. At present, there are 573 federally recognized American Indian and Alaska Native tribes and villages with government-to-government relationships with the United States. The citizens of these nations are also citizens of the United States, and their languages, cultures, and histories are a part of our shared story. Land acknowledgements help us remember these nations and the ancestors who were stewards of the places where we live. For more information, check out the Bureau of Indian Affairs or the National Congress of American Indians.
Okay.
Alright. Only me a level.
Yeah. I'll try to bring as much energy, but I have a bad science infection.
Oh, that stinks.
And so it's like all energy is zapped from me. What's happens over here?
Oh, is it just from the allergies?
Yeah, I'm just cursed with. It's you can be cursed with a lot of things. Allergies, I guess, is one of them. It was one of them, so it could be worse. So.
Do you do like the neti pot thing?
Oh yeah, every day.
Yeah.
I'm rinsing out my nose, and it's like the sinus rinse, and oh boy, the stuff that was flowing today was nasty. But how was your weekend?
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Watched a couple movies. We saw She's the He on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and then Revolutionary Girl Uchina was in theaters on Sunday, so I got to see that.
Nice. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Where at?
She's the He was at Oriental,
Okay.
and then Revolutionary Girl Uchina was at Marcus.
Okay, gotcha.
The only annoying thing is I got double charged for my ticket,
Oh,
and
God.
so I'm trying to like contact their support before I have to go through my bank about it.
Right.
I'm like, I know it's $17, but like it's the principle of it.
Yeah. It's true. So, the only reason why we like going to Marcus is because the movie club thing. I don't know if you're a member of that. That helps a little bit, at least.
Yeah,
knocks
like
a few
fees
bucks
and
off.
stuff.
Yeah. And like it's like 20% off concessions too. So you guys
Can I help you?
Yeah.
So.
Got the
They tend to do a
real.
lot of like the interesting like event type movies
Yeah.
too.
Good. You got the room for the night, but
How this feels a little bit cheaper than like AMC at the mall or something, which is pretty kind of expensive. I feel like too. It's like I think you can like with the movie club thing on like a non like prime time whatever showing or 4D or the big screen. I don't know what they're called. Matthew would know. I don't know.
So I thought about that when I was in the Marcus Theater and looking at the chairs.
Right.
It's like, what is he? So true.
Yeah. But I think they're like with the movie club membership, it's like
The bed
$10
is still cold
$10
from
for
the
a
broken
movie
window.
for a
And
ticket.
not too
So
inviting.
it's if you go enough, I feel like it's worth just signing up,
Still cold
and you get the
from
one
window.
free. It's not free because you pay the $10 a month, but like
Yeah.
the one free,
Yeah, bonus.
quote unquote,
Before the sleep.
keeps the cost out a little bit.
Here we are again, my broken bud.
Here we go.
The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating. Bruh, it's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing
The
it.
blood pain.
Right.
Ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them, every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
The system.
Yes, your body is a system, and it's failing you because you're failing it.
There's no dignity here. only reflections of your You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking it up.
Oh, baby boy, you're already in the other place.
Maybe if you know, like, took a lot of drugs
True.
before you maybe if you weren't so hard on yourself.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some
Drugs.
greater
Be
awareness?
nice to yourself.
Don't understand
Look at all
empathy.
these
Brought
lights
empathy for
blinking
yourself.
in and out of
Dang,
existence.
the two
Thoughts.
two sides of the spectrum.
Letty.
But it never seems to let you go, does it?
Rock and roll.
There we go. I think we had a better night's sleep at least than last night. So.
Yeah, we got some healing.
Yeah,
We don't die again.
that's a positive. Chaos that used to burst.
We gotta make $12 more.
$12 more.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Ooh. I think you're supposed to fix
mirror
things when you're in a
hangs
hotel.
on the
Exactly.
The child
No.
slipping out of your hand.
You're not skilled enough.
It's a good try though. With our chain cutters.
The window stands broken. The morning light hurts your eyes.
Day 3.
He is.
Oh, smoky bits.
Everyone.
Yes?
Locked. Sorry.
Oh, hello, dear.
Can we hear more red
You know,
digits?
to hell with it.
Yes,
Yeah,
Kim's on
that's
board.
very
Is
This
there
sounds
a
dangerous.
particular the gnome of
Oh,
Jerome?
jeez. I've never heard of the gnome drill.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grief and relic. It was
Shoot.
reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers, and a couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard it still took the gnome of Jeroma.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on it was instead. All the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid. What an interesting question.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
It's
It's called the Mama
it's real.
It's real.
Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-rep like nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear.
Fine, I'll buy it. How can it?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't. It could be. As I said,
Maybe it's predatory.
it's not. Don't worry. If it were,
I wouldn't be so sure.
I mean, I
What
feel
if
like
the
cryptids are
damage
kind of just
is
SCP
also
for boomers,
invisible?
right?
Really? Yeah.
Like, what if we just, decided there's a bunch of things that we don't have evidence of that are
Exactly.
everywhere?
Right.
plenty.
And unfortunately, I guess there's writing communities, but it's not the same
back
as
to
the
the 40s
internet
they had
community of
made in
SCP.
the foothills of the Air mountain range.
Well, I listened
They
to
noticed
a
the
audiobook
scientists soon
about
discovered they could track
it
and even
was Max
predict
Brooks.
what
He wrote
appeared to be
the World
feeding,
the World
mating, and
War Z book.
migration
Oh,
She
yeah.
transforms when
And that
speaking
one was
about
about
restrict.
They
Bigfoot. It was
realized
set
that
in
they had
Pacific
discovered
Northwest.
a new
Obviously,
species
Mhm.
and
the
called it the
hotbed
cold
of Bigfoot
after the Paracanal. They
sightings.
grew quite
It was
obsessed
pretty
with
good.
these little birds. Even though
Kind of written through
sequester, time,
like
just
someone finding
can,
the kind of journal,
those are but some.
style
That
approach
is
they
a
kind of
sad
twist them on in
story.
a novel.
That's
A
cool.
group of university students assisting with the field work in there, and they tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound.
This lady really should be taught. She's really good at the explaining things.
Speaking of
Exactly.
fairy tales, I'm
And these
excited
tests
for
were
the
performed
second
so
Wolf Among Us
recklessly
game.
that when they acted upon the
It
right
comes out
frequency,
somewhat soon.
well,
It seems like
Did they give it?
wiped
Did they
out
give it
most
year?
of the
I think
population.
I think there's a date set.
Oh,
I think there was that Games
After
Fest,
that,
Summer Games
the
Fest,
corpuscle
okay.
that
appears
they
to have
gave a date. I
migrated
can't remember what
elsewhere.
it is.
There have been
And
recordings
I
of
don't want to get
anomalies
myself too
similar
hyped
to
because
those
you know
spotted
how
in
these
AI.
yeah, in case they're like, oh,
Yeah,
actually.
the
Come on.
last time we talked about it was like what,
Disappearance.
5 years ago
I
now.
know, dear.
So
What about what? Of course, dear.
it's crazy that
You look like shit.
that
And I don't mean
video
that as a
game is
metaphor.
also connected to, it's all kind of built off of the graphic novels, fables, but like Once Upon a Time, the television show, on
Oh,
like
don't be so
on what
modest.
was that?
We're
What
looking
channel
at
was
several
that?
months.
Come on, Jean.
The
It looks like
WB
it's been away from the
is a different
not just
adaptation
this
of the same thing.
What
It's
you
like, just a
Okay,
little bit
so
different.
this guy is cool. He stands there like a step. Don't even try to win him over.
Oh, you got some
He
YouTube.
won't. This
Oh,
is
what
my
the
God.
heck? Come
No.
on,
some
we're not getting
kind of
anything.
Um,
the
Just
uniform.
bad rollers.
The police of animals. Yes.
Well, I am interacting with the most dangerous animal of them all. To yourself, yes.
Can we help you with something?
Mm-mm. I'm not getting involved.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses. And
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
I don't know.
I don't know. A sad stack of shit.
know.
Someone far more.
he didn't answer your question.
No. Cause it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging? Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I
Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Of course.
I do have a bit of a
You're
problem.
not shitting me, Millen. I can smell.
We're getting to it. There have been complications.
Could you?
I would love to, but I'm busy fucking
Damn.
off and not cramping your style. And I don't know. Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow bouncing those ideas off the man with
Oh my god, there's more. Watch out for yourself.
It's your
a
partner,
woman
Mason?
in an
Yeah.
officer patrol officer's uniform.
I
It's
would
not very
really
nice.
prefer not to talk.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and
Yes, I am. I know.
Here's the real deal.
I'm definitely not the cavalry. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you? No, you're not. You're not the...
something changes in her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk.
Let's go.
We are sad and pathetic enough. She's like, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
What precinct?
Am I from? God,
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay? I don't...
Don't say anything, Judith.
I'm just looking out for...
you?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you. The energy be-
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Just
Hello,
your
hello.
time.
So what brings you here?
He's so different.
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm gonna sing karaoke someday.
Really?
True.
Well, I look forward to that. You did. And how did you like him? I told you he can be very useful. I guess a visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me to his opportunities in Occident, Sir Leclerc. Still. Or is it just money? I don't know. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess. It is.
On
On
Sundays.
Sundays.
Yeah.
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
It's
Ugh.
the sports.
Goodbye, gendarme.
You're bad at many things.
Yeah. We'll get a role eventually. One of these days. It's all about money. Okay.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting?
It's you again. What is it? A witness? You ain't got shit. That's just practice, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you what. Well, let's hear.
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised.
Yeah, right. But we wouldn't know. I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. The last copper.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets.
Arab guy. Boss,
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and those flaccid MI cocks with their culture language.
Sublime or whatever.
The whole scene was long and drawn out.
what is this fella's problem? Sorry.
Shanky, it's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching stuff.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Oh, my God.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to.
Some witness. I pulled the sun.
You don't have to go to school for shit.
You're doing a hell of a job, man.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness class like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good. Those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me.
All those ideas look
You
real
don't like
bad.
these arguments. Why is Goldmouth mean to him? Something is wrong. It doesn't look like he's succeeding.
What the hell are you talking about?
Look around, cop.
Man, I don't know, boss. I'm always up for the
Yeah, I
me
forgot
too.
that happened to us.
I'm
too.
always up to see a cop.
You won't hear it. That's enough for the circus now.
Thanks, Kim.
These working class oafs don't know how to talk.
Bummer. Okay.
So I think the like area should be
What's
open now,
that?
the new area.
Could it be the Col de Mama d'Aqua? No, there seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring.
No, I don't hear the.
Of course he doesn't. He's there. It is again. You're up. It must be very close.
Oh,
Keep still.
the
Mike,
cryptid.
what
That's
are
so
Yeah.
funny. I was like, what?
You're
Oh,
a-
yes, the cryptid.
Oh, no.
That's amazing.
No. Too late. It's gone. Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has...
It's gonna give us like
Yeah.
better hearing.
Yeah.
Mysterious cold one.
Sharpen your ear. Internalize it. There we go.
Sure. Why
That's
not?
funny. Yeah. Might as well. Yesterday I was on Steam. I was poking around the Steam Mix Fest, just seeing what the heck was going on. And there was, I think I added like 30 games to my wish list.
Yeah, I played a couple demos this
A
weekend.
rusty control panel with loose wires.
Only problem is,
hanging out from
like,
the hole where
I really
ambient
like it.
light used to
Why
be.
can't Steam just have like an
And the
AI
mechanical
tag at
lever
this
sitting
point? Because if they have to disclose it,
Yeah.
because it's really annoying how like a lot of the demos are just from like AI slop games.
Yeah. I guess you gotta be more vigilant about it.
Grab the
Which is
handle
really
and
annoying.
pull the lever up. As soon as the metal
I'm
connects
wondering any
against
ones
the
in particular that you
contact,
noticed.
I mean, it's so because I'm like in like kind of like the visual novel sphere. It's especially prominent there.
Sure.
And it's like 90% of why you pay for a visual novel is because you like the art,
Right.
And
Yeah.
and it's like I guarantee your rating's not that good. And also, if you're using AI generated art, I'm just going to assume you're also like AI writing it.
Right. Yeah.
the water lock starts moving.
You can just tell by aesthetics. Is that?
Yeah, there's like a very like kind of typical like art style.
Mm-hmm.
It's like very pretty and shiny. Is how I kind of describe it. It has like nothing unique about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast,
It's
then
almost like
this
it's
is the way.
mushed up between a bunch of different.
Yeah, it's just like the most generic like anime art style.
Sure.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next.
And like it's like the expressions. They always have like the same kind of like generic happy face.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Interesting. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Kind of horrible, but you know.
And I'm like, I don't. If like you legitimately are like, oh, I wanted to tell a story, but I don't have the means to like pay for art or make art or whatever. I'm like, just write a book.
Yeah, you can
write fan
literally
fiction.
a medium that's been around for quite a while. Yeah.
It's like you could do a text-based adventure. You can always use placeholder art. Like there's lots of like free programs.
Yeah.
And then if your writing is really that good, you can just pay someone later.
Twine's there. There's all sorts. There's all sorts of ways to. Oh, believe what happened here.
Ooh, we can sell that if we don't need it.
That was there.
A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking. It must be cold and lonely down there.
It appears.
The one nice thing about Steam is they do a pretty good job of curating.
I agree.
Curating games that will be at least aligned to some of the stuff that you're.
Yeah, and they have like enough specific tags that you can mishmash to find things you want.
Yeah.
Stomach acid comes up as you look.
The one kind of like annoying thing is that like, so there's a particular tag for like otome, which refers to like broadly to like fiction directed towards women, usually with a female protagonist.
Sure.
And I'm actually like in the otome subreddit, and every single week there's like a master post that's like tag cleanup, because like it gets incorrectly sort of tagged of any game that has a female protagonist, even if it's clearly male gaze. And so a lot of otome fans are really upset because it makes it impossible to find the things they want.
Sure.
So they do like weekly raids where they basically go through and like report like incorrect tag usage.
Interesting. It's an interesting approach to community involvement.
Yeah.
Some motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Conglomerates that are
The logo is too deep in the
through these things.
The motor carriage is
Trying to get
probably
out
stuck in the
recommendations.
Ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet.
It's like in a weird way, it's like word of mouth has come back around to being like the most powerful form of recommendations. Because it's like nowadays, if I get recommended something via like an algorithm, I actually just immediately assume it's a scam.
Sure.
Right. Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
That's fair.
I don't know. An hour or two tops?
Oh.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground,
waiting for the tide.
The world around you, nothing but the sound of seagulls high
Drum.
above in the sky, echoing like this.
Yes, yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Sure.
Come on,
Hey,
yeah, we whistle.
Let's go. It would be dramatic.
The lieutenant gives you
Oh,
a quick
nice.
glance. Then, still looking straight ahead, he joined the wind blows.
Wow.
In the
So
distance,
beautiful.
behind the church, some vagrants are
I
having
was like, none of the other useful checks, but I did manage to whistle.
Exactly.
the clouds pulse in the sky, and the
The
shadow of
important
the swing
moments.
moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Serlite.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore, do not have to choose between a rock.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for? Precinct. Yes.
Yeah.
Police precinct. Precinct 41.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most
Oh.
terrible, you feel like you're about to faint. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. No. Just no. Say no.
I'm afraid so, yes.
It's hard.
It looks like you drove your
It's
police
just
motor
getting
carriage
worse
into
and
the sea after you jumped across a canal.
Political.
The lieutenant adjusts his. There is also a fourth thing more precious than the gun. The badge.
Of whom? I don't think so.
Probably. Try definitely.
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation. I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years.
Oh boy.
Look at it. Parts of it might be. That is very unlikely. All the electrics are. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 reals. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this. Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only people are more valuable than machines.
People, yes, but not you.
People. No.
Yes, let's go take a...
Oh,
We
look
got
at
our
that.
badge.
And
Let's
jacket.
go. Finally.
Oh, let's go. We found one. Is that kimono? Oh boy.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man.
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased in
Finally.
two durable plastic sheets. You see a photo, a name, a rank.
Hey, we
Harry
got our
or
name
Dubois?
too.
We got our name. It took us
I'm going to call you
days.
Harry. Short for Harrier.
We're making so much progress in only 30 minutes.
He's going to keep calling you officer when
That's
he's angry
funny.
with you. And detective,
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
the badge in your hands. The man keeps winking at you with his good choice. 8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good. What do you think? His face is already contorted.
Less
By
contorted.
it looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain. Don't be fooled. The badge in your
That's
hand
kind of how it felt
shines
this
as you
weekend.
rotate
It was,
it.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
it's
The
my
lieutenant is a rank
buddy's
above sergeant
wedding
and
this
below
weekend.
captain.
So
Oh.
It's the
I
highest
was like,
rank in the
okay, I
USA,
have to
but
like
still
clean up a
work.
little bit. So
Yeah.
I cut my
Title of
mold a little
Freighter
bit.
is added to
Make
your
sure
rank
it's
when you
not
decline a
so
promotion to a
long.
higher rank.
And then whenever I shave my
There are
beard,
many reasons
the
why
first thing
you
I do is do this, so
The
that's
rank
why I look
above
like
you
Harry.
in
I always
your
like to see what's what I'd look like if I had his like Civil War beard.
What kind of like reception was it?
Oh, it's next weekend.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So they live in Logan Square
Oh, cool.
in Chicago, and so we'll be around there.
Heavy duty
And
case solving
on
machine.
Thursday we have a
Decompile
set
is the
time to
hierarchical
go
system
to
employed
the
by the rev- The lowest
Pokemon
rank is
see
Oh,
the
nice.
Pokemon
Usually
Pokemon.
That's
teenagers.
exciting.
Yeah, so
Then
that
there are the
that was
patrol
one thing that we were like, we have to do that.
sergeants,
Yeah.
lieutenants, and then a captain.
So, because like
That's
so
very
in July we were
except
gonna
for
go to
15.
Bristol, but then we found out that there's like they're being really shitty to their workers, TLDR.
Really?
Basically, like the people who run the pub crawl like asked for a raise to a reasonable rate that would be equivalent to what other people are getting paid.
Yeah.
And they like shot them down really hard, and then they negotiated to like essentially nothing.
Mhm.
And then when they asked again to like a slightly like higher number, they just fired all of them.
Oh. Geez.
And then
Yes.
hired presumably people who they're paying less.
Yeah.
So we were like, well, we're not gonna cross the picket line.
That's fair.
Which it just sucks because it's like one of the biggest fairs like in kind of this like general area.
Mhm.
So that it's like we're trying to think of like what to do that weekend instead. Because I've been wanting to do like a Chicago like day trip and check out some museums and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we want to do the Pokemon one eventually, but we're also trying to coordinate it between like multiple people. So it's going to be like whenever we figure out what the best possible weekend is for like 5 different people.
Right. The only reason why we're able to do it with some of the friends is because of the weekend of the wedding, so other people will be in town.
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is
and yeah, it's funny, you have to like go in and you have to like go into this thing like reserve a time.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's obviously very popular, and it'll be very fun. It'll be fun to see like matching with
matters more than driving your motor carriage into the
city. Yeah, I've seen some like footage, and I really like the concept of it. It's really cute.
Pokemon Pikachu dressed up like Dr. Alan Green.
Such a
very cute.
We'll
probably have to get one of those guys.
Yeah. 1841, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
But the worst part is that. Well, it's not the worst part. It's just the
annoying part. A new badge usually comes with a
Logan, since Logan Square is a little bit away from downtown, there's nowhere to stay.
Yeah.
Unless you want to like stay with somebody in somebody's house you don't know, and I'm like, we're not doing that. I'm 33 years old. I don't want to.
Yeah.
If I was 25, or younger, but I'm getting old. I'm just tired. I don't want to be sober. Staying downtown, so we'll have to be kind of commuting a little bit, but.
41.
Yeah.
It's a tough station to work in.
It's nice. We've stayed at it's like the hotel by the convention center. And it's where we stayed for the Death Stranding concert.
Oh, nice.
Technically, it's like a haunted hotel. So it's kind of
Is like the whole hotel's haunted, or there's a specific room?
It's like the whole hotel. It is very it's like very beautiful inside, but like it has been there since like the 1920s. And it feels very empty because there are so many rooms, and people don't stay there unless there's a big event. So when you do get there, you get that kind of eerie feeling. And it was very funny that like last time we stayed there, we stayed in this room, and it was like, it's like an older room, so it's not designed for like modern appliances, obviously, but like it has this TV on the wall, and the TV had to be like half the size of this TV, and it's like pushed against the bed's like way over here, so you can barely see what's on the television. This is so funny. It was a very comfy. It was a very comfy experience. It was just very silly. It's like, why did you buy the smallest TV known to man for this? It's like, I don't know if you've seen The Office, like when Michael Scott buys his flat screen TV. It's like he has to stand up to watch it. It was just like that, honestly.
That's fun.
But I'm like, I don't want to stay at a place I've never stayed with. Oh my gosh, there was this hotel that we were looking at that was closer to Logan Square, and it was by like where the Bulls play basketball and the Blackhawks play hockey. We looked at it and it was like, well, first the first review was rats. There are rats everywhere. I'm like, okay, well, we're not staying here, but let's still look at it just in case. Yeah. It just has fun. And the rooms are just plastered with AI art.
Oh my god!
Of Chicago, and it's like the most horrifying thing ever. It was just like terrifying. It was like if. I'm glad we didn't accidentally just book there, like without sight unseen or something, or have to do something super fast, because it was like I could not stay multiple nights here. I feel like I would actually
in the AI art hotel.
In the AI art hotel, I was like, I actually might be killed by the process. But it'll be fun. I think we're gonna go to the art museum too.
Oh, nice.
The problem is the last time we went to the art museum with my friends who are, they're like all business people. And I love them to death, but they are business people.
They weren't exactly able to appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, it's like, it was their idea to go to the art museum. It wasn't like our idea. And they were like, why, can we go already? It's like, you were the one who brought the humanities people to the art museum. Like, what did you expect?
We can sit on bench.
You can revisit the.
Oh, one of the Steam Next Fest demos was for the next game of the guy who made the Arctic Eggs.
Oh.
It's a fishing game.
Oh.
So it's like kind of horn-fused fishing game.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I love fishing.
I think it's called About Fishing is the name of it.
Okay.
And it's kind of got the same kind of polygonal kind of polygonal graphics, aesthetic approach, and it seems very kind of. That was kind of an interesting thing of like things I was getting recommended was like an influx of like horror infused fishing games. I'm like, this is very specific.
I also saw there was like 3 different like cozy games that are based around restoring like vintage objects specifically.
Interesting.
I was kind of like, did multiple people have the same idea at the same time, and now it just looks like they're copying for each other? Because I mean, it was like almost identical.
Wow.
Anything I can help you with?
I did see the one that Vinny Vinesauce played. Was it the retro, like retro game, game restoration one?
So what brings you here, Lawbringer?
It was interesting. I kind of had to have the same reaction to that as he does, where it kind of gives me like,
it's sometimes called
like the like experience like is like of like the kind of grossness of somebody else's life feels like it's getting onto me when I'm like doing that. Which maybe says something about me as a person. But it's an interesting experience. I'd rather be power washing, but that's maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I guess it's like, do you want large scale cleaning or small scale?
Right.
Like I know one of them in particular because I've seen like videos of it where the dev is talking about it. It's like it is like very like detail oriented. Where like if for example if you keep using like a certain Q-tip, you'll start just smudging dirt around, and you have to replace it with like a clean one.
Interesting. It's a cool idea.
Yeah. Just like, oh.
Yeah.
It's interesting that everybody wanted to make that at the same time.
Yeah. It's very kind of intimate and kind of the approach, I feel like, too.
Who are you looking for?
Seems to be another kind of big
theme. I
theme.
know what these are. Care to elaborate? Aha! Like snowmen. 2 odd guys have been wandering around here. Nose in sand. Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else? Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. I wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your...
She seems genuinely sorry for not...
Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids. I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurant. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up.
This is what is called a conversation.
There was also a couple of horror demos I'm looking forward to trying out. One of them, I forget what it's called. I think it's like Lily's World or something like that. And it's like kind of one of those like screen horror, like you have found a computer and you're looking through it for something.
Interesting. Screen life kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like those ones a lot.
Wood. Pieces of
I always feel
glass.
like I can't play on
Every once
anything
in a
except
while
a
we see
computer.
dead bodies.
Yeah.
So I
gotta have the experience.
Exactly. I try to find ones that I can play on my Steam Deck just because that's what I have game mostly right now.
All right.
That's why I'm playing Diablo again for the 7,000th time. Almost done with that. Also, when I wasn't feeling well, I'm like, I just need something that I can like don't have to like engage with that I know everything about. I can just play.
I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them. Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty
I had a
instead
few
of
of
a
those
story.
as well.
It's too intimate. It's a regular mass-produced sword. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect.
Smash the wish list
Just the way
button.
it is. Back in the day,
But I'll
I caught the
eventually
eyes
get
of
back
many men. And believe me, men.
It was
need
like
a
fun
lesson in
playing
manners
demos
from
in the
time
sense
to
that it's like because I have so little time to like play full games. It's like I'm like, oh, at least this game looks cool. I'm like, I'll probably never have time to play it, but I got to experience a little bit of it.
Right. Yeah, there's so many that I'm just like, this would be awesome if I had time to play.
That does not go for real men. Coach means the expression.
Oh? Believe me,
Sounds like she prefers her men to be less.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying. Gone. To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day... Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was...
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy.
What?
I buried him. Life didn't really change
You
that
can't
much
be
for
Marcel
me.
Proust.
This is neither a touchy. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another. Drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. Aye. Sunny days.
No, ma'am.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle,
waves wash the sand.
I think we're talking about trends a little bit. I'm a little not concerned, but I'm fascinated to see how the impacts of something like Backrooms will have on filmmaking.
Yeah. Are we gonna get like a bunch of like bad ambient horror?
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like something I'm fascinated with. It's like interested in. It's like, oh no, are we gonna get an influx of just the worst? The worst you've ever seen. It's gonna make me so mad. I'm like, oh no, like, or even like the people gonna go like trolling through r/no sleep. For
the next weird internet scary thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't know, it's the thing that I'm fascinated in, I think can work as something that is transgressive to larger narratives and the larger themes of horror going to become what it was opposing,
Yeah, and it's like a lot of internet horror, especially like the more ARG stuff. It's like it just doesn't work as a movie because it's about the experience of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I was thinking about like because I was just talking about this with someone recently about like the whole like binging stuff like sucks.
Right.
Like it's oftentimes like actually like a bad way to consume content because you don't get to think about anything.
No.
Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like one of my favorite like internet horror things is like Pet Stop.
Oh yes.
Because it's like there was so much time oftentimes between like the uploads,
Right.
or there was like very little time at all, and either could be kind of exciting.
Yeah.
But it because that like series is already like so cryptic and up to interpretation, it gave people like a lot of time to think about it and not just like listen to someone else to tell them how they feel about it, but to eventually like come to their own opinions.
Right.
She clutches a
Like I hate every video that's like the Backrooms
Oh, I
explained,
know.
like
It makes me wanna lose
the
my
real
freaking
story, like
Yeah. Honestly, level XXX does this. It's like, well, that's just. I mean, you're just kind of ruining it.
I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I
It's
were in
fascinating. I think Jerma played
an empty house.
Escape the Backrooms
When I was there.
with Stir like this weekend.
That's funny.
It was fun to watch them. And I think Jerma said the last
hid
movie
them.
he had seen in
The twins were
theaters
gonna take
was
them.
Star Wars, the last Star Wars 9, wherever that
yeah,
was
that Rise
called.
of Skywalker?
Yeah, Rise of
Oh.
Skywalker. And I'm like, do you know how long ago that was?
I was like, that was like 2021.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 6 years ago.
Because I remember it was like I think it was like post-COVID times where like movie theaters at least were open again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember who I saw it with because they
Yeah.
liked it. I hated it, and we had an argument in the car.
I saw it on Christmas Day by myself. So
It's
Merry
more
Christmas to
important
me. It was me and all the Jewish families. Because I was back in Washington and my family wasn't home, so I was
There
by
are my
myself
sign
for Christmas.
behind our house.
But
Understand? you can break the castle. It's a growl.
It was, and usually, I mean,
Get on God's good side.
even if
Place the
I'm with my
puppets
family,
lying
we
on
usually
a
have like
certain
a
grub.
tradition of going to movies on Christmas Day.
Sure. I mean, you already
Maybe
took
that
it.
one wasn't the best
I
choice.
don't like it anyway. It looks angry. Yes,
But
I am.
I'm totally with you.
Little Lily. You know That's nice. My mom is great. It's Lammy.
There's a few like
He's my
YouTube
friend.
creators that I like to
So-
listen to about different horror, maybe genre, more like genre stuff, and kind of the bigger ideas that are engaging with. But like sometimes they'll say something, and I'm like,
Lammy usually doesn't like strange.
wait, you're just doing
But you're
X,
also
like that
fuzzy.
we're familiar with because we're academics, right? And it's
Yeah.
like, no, you're just talking about abjection right now. It's just like, I'm like, oh, I forgot. They're not like grad students. You're just someone on the internet, you know. You have some good ideas, but it's like all in all, this has been, you know, talked about.
Has not been kind
X amount of
to
times,
Lily's
you know,
the
since the
walls
80s.
and
So
floors.
it's been 40 years.
Collapsed and presented
Maybe it's a new way of thinking about it, but
I know there was like an updated version of like the Monstrous Feminine that came out, I think like 2 years ago. That kind of adds like more of like current examples of it and stuff.
Cool.
I read like a couple chapters from it, I think.
Nice. It'd be fun to engage with that. So one of the papers that's part of the special issue that I edit. It's about current contemporary witch interpretations.
Oh, cool.
And that's really it was a fascinating abstract, so I'm interested. They're supposed to have their papers in 9 days. So, we'll see if that happens. But I'm looking forward to reading that one. And that's kind of what I've been thinking about in terms of like maybe restructuring how I'm thinking about my dissertation, where it's like I think at first I kind of structured it around the media texts and what they have to say themselves, and I'm kind of like, well, now that I have a little bit more examples, I've been thinking about it more and reading more, playing more, whatever, researching more. Maybe I'll lean to more just like each chapter is a bit more based around
Fold your fingers into a fist.
certain
and
theme
realize
that's
you could
happening
knock
within these
anyone out
spaces.
with one punch. Your movements
Obviously,
cause tiny
liminal
little
horror or
places,
something
Yeah.
is
like dice
so
rolling somewhere far
prevalent,
away.
and now's
As
the
the
time to
plates
write about it. If we're
reorient
gonna write
to
about it, especially with backgrounds.
The hardened witches
and
now
so
at once
some
sleep
the kind of
over
examples that can of that as well.
glow to your cheeks and a spring to your
Because one developer that I like a lot, Public Combo, just did a Backrooms game, and I want to play that soon and see what their interpretation is. Because they have some great kind of 80s, very kind of eerie, liminal. I love the idea, but sometimes the term makes me want to cringe.
I mean, it's like analog horror is also something where I'm like, I like analog horror. I do also hate the term.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, oh, this is just horror, but on old stuff.
Yeah, it's like there was a analog horror. I'm saying this in big quotes. Analog horror presentation at SCMS this year.
The boy
Did you come to that one? You did.
Which one?
bows down to inspect the rock as though there's
It was
something
like
no
a guy from Santa Barbara gave a talk about it. It was about I can't remember the exact title, but it was an analog horror adjacent. It was more about the aesthetics.
Yeah,
of
I don't
horror.
think I saw that one.
Because Emma was there and came to that one. Me and Kit were there.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be
the stone.
Hate to say it. Sorry if you're watching. No,
I mean, and there's like a lot of really good papers that just make for like horrible presentations, or they weren't adapted into being a good presentation.
Yeah. It's like maybe there's more to be gleaned about it, but I don't know. Sometimes I just get when you get so close to something, it does frustrate you when it's like, how you're using this is just not how,
Welcome to the
how I interpret it, and I'm right, right? You know,
Welcome,
it's
please,
it's
officer.
We are not
it was
here to
it was
cause any
interesting, but it
trouble,
was
madame.
Oh,
where
of
did this even go?
course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of
It was the same
Krabby, then.
panel that someone
No,
was doing a
not
video
you
essay, and I wanted to talk
personally.
about their
I
kind
meant
of
the
approaches to
RCM.
video essay stuff.
It was boarding.
And
Needed
they
some
asked
help
me, like,
opening the door.
afterwards, like, oh, how
You
would
got
you
it
maybe
open for
approach
him
this? And I was
and
like,
to-
oh,
the
well, first
usual.
off,
That's you.
off the top of my
right?
head, I'm like, that's not really fair to
Maybe.
like throw that on me.
Because you're
But then I was like,
NPO,
oh, here's
but
something that
you're
I would just
still
think of in
welcome
terms
here.
of like
As
a
long
video
as
editing
men
style.
with
And you're
guns
like,
on
that
I'm
sounds
sorry
gimmicky.
there's
And
not
I'm
a
like,
lot of room to
you
park
asked
all
me.
the
I don't
time.
know.
And not a lot of
This is your
housing
paper. I don't know
for a
what you
lot
want
of
me.
people. Ah,
But you
Lord,
asked me they're supposed to be
remember.
gimmicky. It's supposed to be fun.
What
This is
brings you to us?
Yeah, so social skills amongst academics can be hit or miss.
yeah. So she's also very German, so it was like
It was like
it was very direct.
don't know how to say this politely.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's like a double whammy, where it's German and an academic.
Still, that said, if lodgings is what you're looking for,
Or my
I've got
feelings.
a
I'm like,
free
I'm just trying to
won't
chat
charge
with
you
you.
for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to
It's a
the
funny story.
RCM. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning,
I'll still say my
I know where
favorite
to find
panel
you.
at CMS
He's there to
was
relieve your
or
low
it is one of my
load
favorite
shedding.
panels was the one that
This environment encourages
Ryan-
one thing,
Ryan
and
P
one
was
thing
on
only.
with.
I think I missed that one.
Yeah, it was late. It was also during the get together for UWM people. So there was only like 2 people in the audience because it was like, and I was like me and Kit showed up. So I'm like, well, we have to go because I want to talk. I haven't talked to Ryan
Just
forever.
us. It's been,
Since he doesn't
this is
stay
pretty
around here
much
a lot.
a non-place.
He's usually
A gap,
in northern
a
Illinois.
blank spot on the map. Just a
And he keeps
cluster
telling
of
me he
this
has no reason
over
to be
there.
here.
You can find more of the same. Shacks and trees.
But there was some fascinating. One was about
Old trees.
an old
the
military
bringing back the
hospital
nostalgia
and
of bringing
surroundings.
back a counter
used
like
to
a
be
kitchen
during the
countertop
time of the
CRT
Suzerain.
TV.
Yeah.
And that was
After the
fascinating.
war,
That was a
it
really
was
cool
turned
look
into a
about the
goodwill
kind of
hospital for
the
shell shock
spaces that
veterans. Now the
kind of
area is
like
crisscrossed
almost
with names.
propaganda,
The
like
Goodwill Runner.
almost like
The
propaganda
staff
is being brought
left, and the
back,
place
like
was
technology
shut down.
propaganda.
Well, there's
And what it says
Lillian
about
and her
kind of the
kids.
like it's almost like
And
conservative
then there's the
like
drunk.
approach because it's like
Lillian is
Yeah.
dead.
return. You
Yeah,
know?
to the surprise of absolutely no one, there was
Yeah.
a study done recently that
If it
showed
wasn't for
that
her and the
men who
kids,
show interest in like the
place
trad
wouldn't
wife
have
sort
a
of
spark of
lifestyle are
life.
also raging misogynists and
Who would've
hate
guessed?
women.
Who would've guessed?
I was like, I don't know if I appreciate that like there's a scientific evidence for it now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think we all knew.
Yeah, right. Right.
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself.
But this one was like interesting
For
because it
you,
was like the kind
no
of
officer.
almost
She nods, rinsing.
almost a feminine approach to kind
There's
of
the
bring
abandoned
to
church,
like
the Dolores.
almost I
Some
don't want to say
things
brain
just
rot, but like
don't fly,
almost propaganda
officer.
of like return,
Look
you know,
around.
like
Who'd go to church?
aesthetics.
Yeah.
Through the
So,
kind of lens
they don't
of
hold services
the
there
kitchen
anymore.
of the kitchen
The-
CRT.
No, we've tried, but things just keep
which-
happening.
One
She's not telling
does
you
not
all
fit
she
in
knows.
anyone's apartments because no one understands how big those actually are. So it's funny to hear
There's
about the
some
spatial
wings,
kind of
An
aspects as well.
apartment
And then
complex.
like
I don't know exactly.
you know you can't just
A
stream
pre-war
anything
place.
on those, right? You know, like you have to have
Of
like
note,
media to like.
The old fish market up on the boardwalk.
So it's
No
fascinating
one
to like
now.
see the kind of
What?
pacing,
What?
like the kind of
You're what used to be
the
a
kind of
supply
atemporality
depot
of the historical stuff that's
within,
happening in
and
those
now
spaces
you
too.
know everything there is to me.
It's like, oh, I'm watching
one.
on my net,
Just an old
my
washerwoman.
Netflix show on my
Not a
CRT
coordinator.
TV. It's like, no, that's not how this. You know, it's like you're like, it's
Am
just
I
right.
married? Now it's your turn, Mr. Quite a handle you got there.
They're all
She's
kind of like
got a couple
domestic
of racks
space,
Oh.
presentations.
That's
But,
cool.
It was that Ryan's about the QVC channel and who the hell is even watching QVC, and one about the marketing of like BritBox and stuff to like feminine audiences, basically. And as somebody who's very fascinated with like cozy British shows. These were all up my alley, and it's like, this says a little bit more about me than about myself as well. There was even like a very feminine driven like a TikToker that I knew immediately, and I'm like, oh, this is like I'm like the part of this target audience.
Yeah.
Like I'm unfortunately the part of like the very like millennial white women like a target audience. I was like, I've seen her TikToks before. It was like just shaking their head. It was very funny. And of course, the one that they like were like selling in terms of like the kind of like the advertisement part of the TikTok, was a book that I'd read, and it's like one of the most disturbing books I've ever read before. And I'm like, you're selling this as a cozy show? It's
wait, which book was it?
The Crow Girl. It's a Nordic noir written by Eric Axel Sund. It's a disturbing, a huge book, and it's like probably about 1,000 pages, and it's a just very disturbing book. I guess it was adapted into like a television show for like the BritBox.
Interesting.
And she was like talking about it like it was a cozy show. This is like a horrifying experience. I'm like, the kind of like horror that's like the coziness that you find in horror is always fascinating as well.
Yeah.
Which will be another maybe part of my dissertation if I get to write about it.
Yeah.
If it all comes.
And if you do that horror event in fall, you can direct whatever you do
was
towards
gonna
like
say.
working out ideas.
Yeah, you'll probably get to see some more of the dissertation that's being.
I know what you mean.
The process that's being worked through.
This guy's
every
your
day.
buddy.
We'll just get a little bit more done. Hopefully.
You belong to an organization.
If not, that's.
We are safe. Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. So now it's a pirate. It's you. We've met before. Don't. Aha.
Tequila.
Idiot dooms.
Tequila sunset. Something ominous there.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. We got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the word. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a policeman, and it would be really fucked up if you shot.
Does that sound like something?
Yeah.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed.
You can't. Don't listen.
Don't.
Late Saturday night, when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink
alcoholics are getting
one moment we hear the sound of a motor revving up
a fellow alcoholic here,
followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood crack?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will.
This is the funny thing is I'm in like the Milwaukee subreddit, and during the summer, like anytime there's a loud boom, there's always like a post about it.
Oh,
it's
really?
like, dude, it's probably fireworks.
Yeah. What was that?
They're like, can the mods make a thread of just I heard a noise?
Yeah. It's like, I heard a noise thread, please. Everything okay?
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police. The time hath come. So naturally, being the curious, the time hath come for tequila sunset. The air. Your reality contracted.
In some cases like that, I've just
Hands
learned
cramped
to say,
on the
the less I know, the better.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not outside. It's fine.
It's okay.
Miraculously unheard.
My safe,
Covered in
part
shit.
is my cute,
When we
wonderful
finally
baby boy
got there,
cats.
you were sitting on the beach crying. You said
just
that your
try to
badge and
engage
uniform
with
were in the car.
Life can't
It
be
was
good.
too late to get in. Recognizing a brother in need, we
What else was there to do?
asked
not
about
like
the whole
our
tequila
whole
sunset
existence
thing, and you
as,
told us it was your name now, and insisted
as
that we all
researchers,
call
graduate
no,
students, and
that's
such,
just what your
is
mother
just
called
looking and
ours.
seeing the
It was an
devastation
all-night
that culture has on.
Then at some
Well, at
point,
least in my case, I don't know
think
about
it
you.
was
but-
Sunday, you got belligerent. How they're
Sometimes I feel like
beautiful
it's like,
and also whores
man,
and so
I'm just
on.
doing
How
incurable
one of them
damage
fucks
to my
you
psyche.
real
It's like keep reading more
After
and
a
more.
short
Yeah.
while, you cross the event horizon. Look,
Wow.
Taking moral damage like
That's
here.
quite
Yeah,
a
it
story.
felt.
I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct.
If you only knew.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept.
Please, don't open
Oh.
that door.
I took physical damage from them.
Yeah.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest. Beside your gun and your badge, in retrospect, I guess you lost. You told us that they were a bunch of fucking.
It's more like you.
No specifics, though. Yeah, you said it was no biggie, and then
A lot of cops go solo and
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
yeah, you said that you'd really behaved unreasonably and you kept apologizing for being such a bad. You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against. It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
And you're a pretty good storyteller.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So now I'm a fucking storyteller.
There we go.
Right.
Yeah, how'd you become
It
Idiot
depends,
Doomspire?
really.
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture.
I don't want it, man. So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doomspire?
You know what?
Classic.
It's take our.
I'm probably better without
I'm
it.
gonna say without the temptation.
You gonna share that? Don't call up a guy.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story. Something happened to you. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. Founder/junior partner at a high. I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. It did. With my trusty but now dreams are worn thin. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible.
So true.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. Though, ouch indeed.
Ouch indeed.
Reality was looking rather grim just then, so I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment, I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and people are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie.
Heavy is the head that wears the
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the lock. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. So, now you've heard my...
Oh, because you lost your keys.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's like what my brain thinks will happen every time something like mildly bad happens. It's like, oh, and then I'm gonna be homeless. I'm gonna die.
That's why I'm very bad at packing for trips. If I don't bring 18 pairs of underwear, I mean, that's like everything bad's gonna happen.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for...
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, at one point they came to me. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen. Me neither, Tequila. When I lost my keys, I lost more than access to my apartment. You can't imagine what that does to a man's confidence. Anyway, that was all the story. You too, Tequila.
Right.
Huge.
Yeah, it made some good progress.
Yeah.
We got this whole rest of this area to explore. Yeah, so we will continue on Wednesday with more Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.